Hey there! In this video, we'll learn how to import and export listings in Vela using CSV files. This is especially helpful if you have a shop with many listings. Instead of spending hours clicking through each one, you can update hundreds in just a few steps. Let's make some updates and see how it works. From the listings page, we can select all or some of our listings using these checkboxes and click Export. In just a few moments, we see an email containing the CSV generated from those listings. I'll download the file and open it in Google Sheets, but any spreadsheet editor will do the trick. In the spreadsheet, there are columns for every listing field: listing ID, title, description, tags, SKUs, prices, photos, and more. The first column you'll notice in any CSV exported from Vela is listing ID. These listing IDs are the unique IDs assigned by each channel for every listing. Listing ID is used to map your updates to the existing listings when you import changes, so it's critical not to edit this field if you want the changes to reflect in your original listing. If you want to create new listings via CSV, though, then you don't need to include listing ID. We see rows for every item we exported. Now let's review a few notes on how to make updates in a CSV. For tags, you can add multiple entries by separating them with commas within the same cell. The same goes for materials and categories. Let's talk about how listing content is organized here. Each listing gets a full row with all the core attributes included. If your listing doesn't use variations, then your price, quantity, and SKU will all go right here in the single row of data for that listing. If your listing does have variations, things look a little different. You'll see individual rows for each variation combination. Directly below that main row for the listing, containing the listing ID, title, description, and tags. The variation title will be repeated across those rows, while the specific corresponding fields are filled in the columns to the right. If you're working with two variations, the same structure applies. And if you're setting individual price, quantity, or SKU for each variation, those values will appear in the variation rows, not at the product level. Now we'll start editing the file. We're going to change the name of one of our variations across all these listings because we noticed a typo. It's a good time to mention that any changes we make in the CSV will overwrite the existing listing fields when we publish, and there is no undo. That means we only modify the fields we want updated. Next, let's add a new photo. Since we want this image to appear in just these first two listings, we'll only add it to those rows of images by pasting the direct download link for the new photo. To add photos, videos, or digital files via CSV, you'll need to paste direct links to image files hosted online, which are different from share links or attachments. For more on that process, check out the FAQs below this video. In this same file, we can add new listings to import alongside our updates. When creating new listings, leave listing ID, this first column, blank, since listing ID will be generated by your selling platform when you publish. If you ever just need to upload new listings without editing old ones, you can download a blank CSV with prepared columns for your selling platform's listing fields in the import window in Vela. Note that some platform-specific fields, like Etsy's attributes, are not yet supported for CSV import, but you can easily edit those within Vela after import. We can easily copy fields from another listing, then quickly make edits. You can paste a fully formatted description here, which will be preserved when you import. And to add variations to a new listing, you can add rows to the listing and fill the variations columns accordingly. Now we'll save our updated file as a CSV, which is the format needed to load these changes back into Vela. Here in Vela, we click Import and choose the file we just saved. The mapping wizard appears, showing us where the new data will land when we upload it, column by column. You can change where the data lands, or even select Do Not Import to leave a column out. You can also add more shops to the import from this window, which will turn these imports into new listings in the destination shops you choose, even on different channels, all at once. Everything looks right, so it's time to click Import. Once the upload finishes, you'll see your existing listings organized under Imported in the tab Existing Listings. The new ones are in the New Listings tab. These updates aren't live in your shop yet. Updates and new listings ready to publish show a green check symbol, and those that aren't will show a red X indicator. We can easily click through and see what's missing, and make any further changes needed individually or with the bulk editor. These new listings need some more attention, so we'll select them all and click Edit. Here, red dots next to a listing section indicate missing information. We can fill in bulk or even faster using a profile. These listings are ready to go. You can choose to publish some or all of the updated listings and schedule them at a specific future date or time for a planned product update, or push them to your shop right away. For now, we'll choose our existing listing updates and click Publish. Now we can choose to publish these listings as updates or as new separate listings. Clicking into one of the updated listings, we see the revised spelling reflected in that variation name. Finally, we'll publish the new listings by following the same steps, and that's CSV export and import in Vela. With CSVs, you can scale your shop in minutes, whether that means updating variations, refreshing photos, or launching an entire new product line. To learn more time-saving tricks like AI bulk edit, profiles, and more, check out all the great videos in our Help Center to sell smarter with Vela.